again. Day 5 on my little journey. Today's Sunday, and yeah, I had a pretty productive day, which was nice. Did my first meal prep. Made myself some burrito bowls for this week, which should be good. I think I said it earlier in a different video that I've been moved to a new site because the site we're on at the moment, the project we're on, is starting to end, getting pretty close to completion, so they're starting to transfer labour to new sites. It feels nice to have all those meal preps kind of sorted and out of the way. One less thing to kind of have to think about with kind of a few different things that'll be changing throughout the week. Excuse me. But yeah, outside of that, what did I do today? I went out and fixed the chook house in my backyard. There was some parts of it that were starting to fall apart. It just needed a little bit of kind of maintenance, I guess. Just a few little bits and pieces just needed rescrewing and refixing. But yeah, got that all out the way in the morning. Did all my meal preps kind of this afternoon. Spent most of the day with my brother. Kind of just, enjoyed the day with him a little bit. Just went to the gym. Listened to a bit of music together. And yeah, I think that was pretty well it. Maybe it wasn't as productive as I thought it was, but it felt like it was kind of, things were heading in the right direction. Also did some more inductions for the new site that I'm going to as well, so throw that in the mix. But yeah, it really felt like a good day. Slept pretty well last night and got up at a reasonable time, made my bed. Barely have any washing left, so I didn't need to do any washing today, which was good. Kind of emailed back and forth with my supervisor about tomorrow, but yeah, outside of that, like I said, it felt reasonably productive, but yeah, at the same time, I think I had a nice balance of, enjoying my last day before going back to work. Yeah. Spent a lot of kind of the spare time that I had today thinking about you though, Cinta. It's been exactly 1 year to the day since I turned up to our first day very, very late. And I can honestly say that it's been one of the most transformative years of my life, and that you have a huge part to have played in that. And I feel so blessed every time that I think about yeah, I just feel so blessed every time that I think about, you know, the time that I've been lucky enough to spend with you. And yeah, hoping and working towards being the best version of myself and falling in love with myself in the least narcissistic way possible, so that hopefully I have a chance at maybe getting to have more of those interactions going forward, because like I said, you've been instrumental in, you know, the transformations that are going on and have been going on in my life. And the words thank you will never kind of, in my mind, be enough to, you know, properly show my appreciation of that. But yeah, thank you. Planning on watching Good Will Hunting before I go to sleep, so I'll try and keep this relatively short because it's already late-ish, and yeah, going to start at a new site tomorrow. I'll try and to make sure I get to bed at a reasonable-ish time, but yeah, I wanted to do something to, you know, intentionally think about you and remind me of you, and that movie is definitely something that does that for me, so yeah. So I'll try and keep this short and sweetish. Yeah, like I already said, I can't thank you enough and can't show enough appreciation to you as a person. Yeah. You were the person I never knew I needed in my life until you were there, and then once you were there, I realised I couldn't live without you. I know that I might not have always done a good job of showing that, but yeah, like I said, thank you will never be enough to really emphasize how I am so grateful and the gratitude I want to show you. But hopefully when, not if, I get myself to that point of love within myself, that I can really show you how much you meant to me through my actions, not my words. But yeah, I love you. And that's not changing. I know you probably won't see this soon, but I hope you've had a really nice weekend too. I hope you spent most of it with a smile on your face, and I hope if at any point you thought about me that it either brought a smile to your face or made the one that was already on your face bigger. Three things that I love myself for today was my meal prep, cooking myself some nice wholesome foods, taking the time to be really intentional about planning out what I wanted to eat and making that happen for myself. I know that that's going to make my week a productive and successful one, or it will go a long way to helping it. So I love myself for doing that. I also love myself for not letting today be looked at in a negative light. I think it could have been easy for me to have remembered today as, being about you and a connection that I had with you that might not exist in the same way that it did, but that's not how I wanted to think about that today. I wanted it to be a focus on how much appreciation I have for you and what you've done for me. And yeah. Like I said, just how grateful I am that you came into my life. And the third thing that I love myself for, I love myself for consciously not taking the opportunity to be self-deprecating at different points today. There was definitely some conversations and different times where I could have easily made a joke at my own expense. Without it actually adding or doing anything positive in the conversation or in the context. But at the times that those opportunities presented themselves, I didn't do that today, which I love myself for, and I'm appreciative to myself for. But yeah, like I said, definitely thinking about you, Cinta. I miss you. watch this movie, but I hope the next time after this that I watch it, it's with you. And I hope that's soon. But yeah. Alright. I better go. I'll talk to you tomorrow.